A sanctuary for fragile women and children who have been through various difficult circumstances such as gender-based violence, with many believing that they have nowhere to escape their dire circumstances. This safe haven has been established as a needed residence of providing care, a place where women can hibernate from society and rebuild themselves.
We have a four-phased approach. So though we call it a shelter, we also like to say it's a home. And in a home, you need to learn values. You need to find a way to become a contributing member of society. Yeah. Temporary it can be 3 or 4 nights if it's just a security issue for a short term and somebody's moving on to somewhere else. Or alternatively, it can go on for some ladies, it's 3 to 4 years.
As the country commemorates Women's Day, fragile women are reminded that there's always hope. The first phase of the healing process is said to be rebuilding trust of the GBV survivors by reminding them of who they used to be.
Mentally, I was not in a good place. I needed to heal from a whole lot of things. So I got here and I saw Joyce outside. I asked her and she was like, no, we can help you. She called Heidi. Heidi came and then I was assisted.
I stayed in Oranje, Northern Cape. They kicked me out because of my daughter, Michelle. She's from a black man. So automatically they don't like black people there. So they kicked me out. Bloem Shelter took me in, and they've been helping me. Feeding her, bedding her, all that.
Those who work closely in the process of restoring the emotional being of fragile women have admitted that it hasn't been easy.
It's emotionally challenging a lot, but then you realize as time goes, when you start building relationships with these ladies, that all they need mostly is support, and then you try by all means to support them and journey with them towards healing and towards restoration in terms of their emotional well-being.
As an advocate of gender-based violence myself, and then I am also a founder of an organization, a community organization for men. So for me to be working with the ladies who are victims of violence, to speak, it's not easy. But because of my research, I made a lot of research about gender-based violence, what causes it and how men are supposed to react. So one of the things that helps me to work with fragile ladies like this is because I've learned that as a man, we need to learn to become emotionally intelligent. Then it becomes easy for you to understand people like this.
With the high scourge of GBV, various support services such as therapy remain crucial in making sure women also feel safe and belong.
I'm an occupational therapist, and I worked in mental health facilities for many years. So I understand that it is key to enabling women to become empowered and enabled to take on their own challenges in life. So things like depression and anxiety are things we live with every day. Trauma is a really big thing, so we do deal with trauma. Healing also happens when I can connect with others, when I'm not alone, when the silence has been broken, because that's also a huge challenge for women. They're too scared to say, and they feel like they betray the person when they do say it. So it's also about holding that confidential space for them. So, and all of that builds, in the end of the day, to build a woman again from bottom up.
South African President Cyril Ramaphosa has previously labeled gender-based violence as a pandemic. This as the violence on women's bodies has escalated throughout the years. Morgan has emphasized that it's essential to always provide informed, supporting opportunities for abused women. Refilwe Mekwa, SABC News, Bloemfontein.